Hey plant fam, welcome back. I hope y'all are doing well. Today we're going to be repotting 3 Anthuriums that I've purchased at my local grocery store. All 3 of these are called the Anthurium Alexandrite is Right from Proven Winners Leafjoy trial collection. I purchased all of them because, as you can see, they're all real different. I did some research on this because I was like, what the heck even is this hybrid? And y'all, this is apparently a cross between the Anthurium crystallinum and the Anthurium regale. So that explains why, number 1, they're so big. But number 2, when you really stop and look at them, each of them very much look crystal regale. So makes sense to me. We're going to pot these up into my substrate. 2 of these do have flowers on them. This one has 2, the other one has 1. I was gonna wait to pot them up until they were done flowering, but then I was like, you know what? No, I'm not going to. They look like they are kind of busting out of their pots. They're pretty high up above the substrate now. They're kind of just busting at the seams. So before growing season really starts kicking off, I just wanna get them repotted and yeah. So I was being lazy and kind of cheap. Instead of buying the orchiata and the charcoal and everything separately, I thought I was pressing a cheat code and getting it all pre-mixed in here, but look at this. This, first of all, there's a big ass stick in here. Like, what are we doing? Second of all, these are huge pieces of bark, like huge, almost the size of the palm of my hand. I'm just gonna have to go ahead and order the orchiata and the charcoal and all of that stuff separately because this is not the answer. But since we have it, we're gonna try to make it work with this. I have a little bit of my aroid mix mixed in, but I only have like maybe 1 pot's worth. So we're gonna mix some more. I already put some of the cocoa core and perlite mix in. I'll link everything down below, but this is a pre-made mix of cocoa core and perlite. This is tree fern fiber. Under here, I added a bunch, there you go, you can see it now. I added a bunch of fluval stratum, and then the stuff that I mixed up previously is kind of up underneath. So I don't know if you can tell, there's like some already pre-mixed stuff underneath. I just wanted to get a big batch going, and I'm gonna kind of sort through this to get a little more chunk in here because as of right now, it's a lot of like water retentive stuff, but not a lot of chunk. I definitely think I added more tree fern and cocoa core than I typically do. Well, I definitely know I added more tree fern than I usually do. I went very heavy handed on the tree fern, but that's okay. I'm thinking that a lot of my earlier mixes might have been a little too chunky because they dry out so fast. So I am trying to add a little bit more of the stuff that retains moisture, like the cocoa core and the tree fern fiber. So I'm not mad at it. Even though tree fern is pretty expensive, I do really like it. Whoa, I'm flicking this everywhere. I do really like tree fern, and I do think my plants really like tree fern. So I'm okay incorporating a little bit more into my mix. So yeah, I don't know what the heck is going on with this mix. I'm hoping that it's all the stuff on the top that's like big and chunky like this. Because what the heck if not, you know? Like these are huge chunks. I don't even know what's like usable at this point. I'm just, I don't know. I'm really regretting not just getting orchiata, but it is what it is. We will try our best to make do. Okay, let us hope that this adds some chunk. We're just gonna go with it. I'm not gonna overthink it. Anyways, we're gonna throw in some systemic. I've just been adding this to my mix directly, just like this. Is it too much? Maybe. Is it not enough? I don't know. But I'm doing a little bit of that, and I'm preemptively doing a handful of this mycos. And I'm just mixing it in so that if I ever forget, it's already in there. This is the first time I'm adding the mycos directly to the mix. Usually I add it directly to the roots, which I still will do, but I don't know. Maybe I just wasted it. I don't know. But the systemic I've been adding directly to the mix just for pest prevention. Every other month or so, I'll sprinkle a little bit of systemic on top of the plants when I water. Again, just to prevent fungus gnats, because we don't like those around here. Oh, my glove broke. Dang. Oh well. Okay, first up, I need to get a potting mat. Hopefully contain my mess just a little bit. We're gonna start with this guy. Whoa! Oh, I forgot I just watered these. So it was in this size pot before. I'm not 100% sure, maybe a 4-inch pot. I really want them in clear pots. And so I think this pot will do great. Obviously I probably could have washed this before, but I'm not gonna. I only have 2 of these though. So we'll play the rest by ear, I don't know. Look at these roots, y'all. I am just going in here and kind of massaging the dirt. I did just water this, so hopefully it'll be a little easier to remove some of this dirt. Hopefully. Probably just actually making mud, I don't know. Maybe I should have waited until this dried, but it's okay. We're gonna just keep it pushing. I'm getting mud everywhere. Okay, this is good. No regrets. I'm gonna pull these leaves off because I'm burying this pretty deep. I think I just broke a root. No, we're good. I'm gonna bury this pretty deep simply because, I mean, obviously we got some deep roots going. So I'm gonna bury it to here. I'm not gonna pull this leaf off because this is where this flower is coming from. It looks like it's spent, but I'm gonna just wait. But I am gonna bury it to like right there. Put some of our substrate. Grab some mycos. I am gonna shake mycos on the roots even though it's in the substrate, because I know this stuff has to touch directly on the roots. So you can't really like water in with this. You need to put it directly onto the roots. So yeah, sprinkle a little in. And then I'm just gonna kind of twist until it fits in to the pot. All right. I know you guys can't necessarily see what I'm doing, but oh, besides making a mess. But I mean, you get the gist. You see that I'm just putting dirt on the roots. I'm giving it a good shake so that it gets in all in between the roots. Giving it a good shake. And now I'm gonna take the spike that the name tag came on. I'm just gonna kind of go to the side of the pot like this. I hope y'all can see this. I know it's a weird angle. I did my best, but I'm just kind of going to the rim of the pot, sticking it down on the sides, and I'm just kind of shaking so that dirt and things can get between the roots. Make sure that the roots have enough soil around them. It's not a huge deal, but it also kind of helps the plant stay supported in the pot when you don't have a ton of air roots in between. Air pockets in between the roots. Oh my gosh, have I been saying air roots this whole time? Probably. Beautiful. So, first baby down. Look how stunning she is, truly. Look at that. Oh, I feel like she's the perfect mix of the other 2 that I got. Next up is this girl. She's getting ready to flower. Nope, that's a leaf. Okay. Nope, she's about to flower too. Cute. Same deal. I'm gonna take her dirt from around her roots, pulling off these lower leaves. Wow, she's got quite a bit of lower leaves. It's kind of sad. I hate pulling all of these off, but I do want to bury it really deep. See how far these roots are? But that means I'd have to pull these 2 off and then she'd basically be naked. But it's okay. I'm going to do it anyway for 2 reasons. One, I don't know if you could see, but some of these leaves have like cold damage on them anyway. And 2, it's only temporary. She'll grow new leaves. I'd rather her grow roots. So we're going to sacrifice the leaves. And now, even though she's only 2 leaves, she could be buried nice and deep, grow new roots, and then she'll eventually grow new leaves. So it's all gravy, baby. Same spiel. We're going to put dirt at the bottom. We're going to add mycos to her roots. I'm going to shake a little bit of dirt in between her roots, and then I'm just going to kind of twist her and push so that she fits nice and deep in this pot. Try to get that dirt around the roots. Now she's not going to be filled all the way to the top. She has some room to grow, so I'm going to leave that room so that as she gets taller, we could just add dirt and it'll save us from having to repot her so quickly. All right, last one. This one has roots coming out the bottom. Like, what in the world? Let's see, how do we get this out? We're probably going to lose some of these roots because they kind of come out of one hole and then climb up into another. It's kind of crazy. So I'm going to try to just save as many as I can, but oh, actually we didn't lose. Whoa, look at that. That is crazy. So we're going to use the big pot for this one just because I don't have another one. I wish I had another one this size, but I don't know where they are. Everything is like under construction right now. So finding things is difficult. We loosen. I actually think we got a lot of the actual dirt out, and this is mostly just roots. No, there's a lot of dirt in the middle, but yeah, we're just gonna leave it. Thank you for your service, leaves. They're so pretty. Same spiel. We're gonna pull off these lower leaves. I don't think this needs any help with the roots, but we'll still give them some mycos. Push it down pretty far. These definitely have like cold damage. I think probably from when they were shipped, it was chilly here, so, but it's all good. I think it'll be fine. Ta-da! So we have our big, beautiful babies now. I'm gonna water them through and then put them back on the shelf under the grow lights. So I hope you guys enjoyed this really quick little repot. I'm really excited to add these to the collection and see how they grow. And I'm really excited to collect pollen from them. I did get like the little centrifuge, whatever you call them, to start collecting pollen because I have quite a few plants that are flowering for me, but kind of not at the same time. So I'm going to be collecting pollen and we're going to start mixing things up. It's going to be fun. And these babies are part of the mix, part of the fun. Let me know how things are going for you, what you're growing, if anything's flowering, did you get any new plants? Chat with me in the comments. And in the meantime, take really good care of yourselves and I'll see you in the next one. Bye, plant fam.